What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today we're going to be talking about Funimation's newest exclusive Funko Pop, Masked Ochaco, and then Unmasked Ochaco with the chase, as well as why it's so hard to get. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so there were teasers the other day when I did a video talking about if Masked Ochaco from SDCC might end up being restocked. So it turns out the speculation video that I did was actually kind of wrong, but that's what speculation videos are. They're speculation. So that video wasn't meant to be taken like 100% factual, and I said that in the video just for everybody wondering. But yeah, it looks like I was wrong on my opinion, or on my, my speculation. So it is what it is though. Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right. Can't win them all. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about this new Ochaco. Before we get into everything that's going on with the site and how hard it is to order, I do want to take a look at the pop and just kind of go over it really fast. So, it looks like they decided to go with an action pose type pop with her using her quirk, which is really awesome. And I believe this is during when they had like the festival going on, based off the rocks and stuff like that, at least I think. Or it could be any other point when she uses her quirk. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it looks great. Now, a lot of people are a little disappointed that the chase was unmasked, but personally, I think that's great because there's already a masked pop from SDCC that is $400. Like, we don't need another $400 masked pop. Like, I'm glad the chase is unmasked, and I'm glad they're not too different. One is just without her mask removed, but it gives everybody an opportunity to have the full hero suit Ochaco versus, you know, there being a common and then the SDCC exclusive being $400 again. So I think that's a great factor. I will say it is a little weird. Normally they will do it, you know, the other way around, but maybe Funimation was actually looking out for collectors this time. I have no idea. Probably not. I doubt they care that much. But I think it's a great opportunity for any collector that does want Ochaco masked, for, you know, for a collector who wants this one is what I'm trying to say. I can't get the words out for some reason. But yeah, it's just a great pop all around. So I do think this one is actually better than the SDCC exclusive. And the reason I say that is that one's just kind of like her going like this and release. And it's just kind of like, you know, it's a pose. You know, it's the pose when she's releasing. But this one's more of like an action pose. There's a lot more going on here with the rocks, and I love how they use those base stands. They did a similar thing with Bakugo from SDCC as well, and they use kind of his fire explosion as a base stand for him, kind of like lifting him off in an action pose, and they use the rocks around her that she uses with her quirk as a base stand, and I think that's really awesome that they do that, and I love when they incorporate detail like that. It's really awesome. I wouldn't mind variants if they did them like this. So yes, overall, I think this is a fantastic pop, and I'm really glad that they decided to go with new variants and a new pop entirely versus restocking. Yes, would a restock on the SDCC Masked Ochaco be cool for some collectors who wanted that one? Yes, it would be. It would be crazy. It would crash the value of that pop for the time being. It eventually would go back up, kind of like All Might did. He rebounded, but it would crash the value of that pop significantly, depending on how big the restock is. But it's also a good thing that it didn't restock, because now she can maintain her current value. And personally, I collect for in-box, out-of-box value. I collect for almost every reason in a book for the most part. And I'm not ashamed of that. Some people are like, you shouldn't collect for value. Well, listen, everybody's a different type of collector, so just get over it. But yeah, I think it's great that it didn't restock. I think it's great that it could have restocked, like even if it did. If it did restock, I think it's great. If it didn't, I think it's great. Like either way, I'm on both sides of it. There's no in between for me. But it is interesting. I really thought it was going to restock based off, they were just, with Funimation's actual like leak of the pop and like the glam and everything and the words they used, it almost gave you a general idea of maybe it could possibly be re-released. But that wasn't the case. I know the glam itself was different. I know people are going to comment that. But still, they could have pulled a 180 on us and just completely restocked her. You never know what's going to happen. So that's why I made the speculation video. I want to talk about the topic. Anyways, as far as the actual, like getting the actual pop, it was a little hard. I'm not going to lie. It was a little difficult. So basically, you have to be a subscriber. And I said this on my Instagram. Make sure to be following my Instagram because I post details all over there, and Twitter and things like that. So click that link down below and follow me. But yes, you have to be a subscriber, or well, it's good that they didn't like cut off the limit now, but you have to be a subscriber to be able to get this pop like at all until they decide to release it on the website for all users free. So basically, a lot of people were using the free trial method where you just buy the pop and they cancel the free trial. I have no idea if they're going to cancel your pop if you cancel your free trial. It could possibly happen if they see by the time the ship date comes, hey, you canceled your, your free trial, and you try to pull a 180 on them, or 360, whatever the exact degree is, I don't know. But yeah, they could cancel it. So be careful with that, I would say. And honestly, with the free trial, I know some people can't, they have to budget with these pops, and I completely understand that. But if you look at it from this standpoint, the membership, the basic membership or premium, whatever it's called, is like $7.99. It's about $8. When you actually get that membership and go to order the pop is discounted for Black Friday to $9.99. So it's already discounted $4 more from its original price, and you're paying $8 for a membership. So you were going to pay that $4 regardless later on anyways, plus shipping. So basically, you got to look at it as you're getting a membership for a month and access to this exclusive pop that not everybody has access to for literally $4 extra. That is what everybody's like. Everybody's like, oh my god, it sucks that they're making you or forcing you to get a subscription so you have to buy this pop. It really doesn't, because honestly, this, like, with how hectic the release is, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, it is one of the most smoothest ways to do a release, because the site wasn't crashing, okay? The site wasn't, you weren't able to not get on the site, It was a pretty smooth release with some setbacks. We'll talk about that. But for the most part, I think almost a lot of companies should do it this way, to where it is accounts only or subscriptions only for exclusive pops, exclusive to them or things like that. I think it'd be easier with, high scale releases or releases that everybody wants. It was really smooth. Now, the reason some people were having trouble getting this, and these are a few reasons, was one big reason, main reason is some people were already subscribers and they couldn't see the pop. It still wouldn't let them access that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on that. I don't know if that was an actual Funimation error with accounts. I know when I tried to check out on my phone earlier today around like when it did drop, it was right in that same hour that it did drop. It basically what happened was literally it would take me to the screen, but it would say I wasn't logged in even though I was already logged in. So what I did was I would click my account on the little 3-bar tab. I'd click that open, click my account. It'd take me to the login page again. And then as soon as I logged in, it popped up on that screen for $9.99 and I bought it. And I was like, okay, that's so weird. And I did that multiple times. It worked every single time. I tried relogging. It worked the first time. So I don't know what everybody else is experiencing, but I tried giving some tips on the Facebook group and things like that of what you guys can do. Another thing you guys can try to do is add it from your wish list, possibly. I don't know if that's going to work for some users, but you could try contacting Funimation, be like, hey, I have this account, but I have no access to the pop. It's being weird. I think it's like a small glitch on certain accounts. Like I said before, it was a great thing that they didn't just limit it to like accounts who previously had it before the actual release. Now, the release was kind of random and kind of hectic in itself, but also very smooth because you had to have an actual paid subscription to be able to get access to this pop. And I think that's just really unique. And like I said, it's literally only $4 extra and you get a month of anime. Like an anime library. It's really, honestly, it's worth it. And they discount it so much, and then you also get free shipping if you order a couple. Like after $25, I think it's free shipping. Like, this is like one of the best Black Friday sales that I've seen on Pops. It's crazy. And you can order a bunch and save a bunch of money and, go after that chase chance. If you order 6, there is no guaranteed chance of the chase, guys. Just so you know, it's not guaranteed. It's still 1 in 6 chance, random. So yeah, it was just, like, honestly, it was a little bit of a hectic release. It was a little bit of a mess, but it was also super smooth. It was probably more hectic than smooth, but I think the smoothness factor, I think if they could work out the couple kinks that did happen, it could be an awesome type of release in the future. That's what my personal thoughts are. It was not super easy for me to get. It was a little frustrating at first, trying to log into my account, but for the most part, I was able to get one, which was great, and a lot of people were able to get one, which was great. Let me know down below, did you guys experience this problem? Are you still experiencing this problem? I think the best thing to do is probably contact Funimation support and be like, hey, I've been a subscriber, for this long. I don't think it matters what tier you have because people were getting it on the free trial. I saw multiple people be able to get it on the free trial, so I think it doesn't matter whether you're premium or free trial or premium plus or whatever. And like I said before in my last video, I just happened to get a Funimation subscription like literally a week and a half ago for my second channel to watch anime and react to it. I just happened to get it. And then they released this, and I was like, well, okay, all right, well, cool, perks. But yeah, like I said, kind of hectic, but kind of smooth at the same time. I'm 50-50 about that. But yeah, let me know down below, what are your thoughts on this pop? Are you guys going to be grabbing it? Were you able to grab it, or did you run into some issues? I'd love to know your opinions and thoughts down below on this whole crazy release. But yeah, it was, for the most part, the pop looks really good. I can't wait to see it. It does have a December release date, for everybody wondering, 21st, I believe. Depending on whenever you get your shipping, whatever you pay for shipping, whether it's 2 days or 10 days, you'll get it shortly after that. But yes, December release, and you can pre-order it now if you have a subscribed account. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was insightful to you or helpful to you in any way. Like I said, comment down below your thoughts on everything, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely amazing for supporting the channel each and every month. I appreciate your support. Seriously, thank you guys so much. You guys make all kinds of cool things happen on the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is always down below. You guys can get Patreon-only gifts. You guys can get Patreon-only early access to like content I post on Instagram and things like that, and all kinds of cool perks. So make sure to check that out. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to join the Facebook group and Discord. They're great communities, buy, sell, and trade, and you can make a ton of friends. As well as make sure to be following me on my social medias, Instagram and Twitter, so you can stay up to date. I'm telling you guys, you want to stay up to date? Go follow me. Anyways, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.